Okay, so the non-marketing marketing graphic that I was talking about today, I'm gonna turn this to the side here. The non-marketing, real marketing, whatever you want to call it, that Mike was talking about, that it's not real marketing. Well, it's a great example as to how to show you how to use Maxa to post to your social media. So we're gonna do it anyhow. Sound good? Okay. So what I did here is this is my main dashboard within Maxa. I go here, click on digital, scroll down. You can click on social media posts. Click on social media posts. Now from here, yes, thank you. Thank you, John. Can you see that better? Okay. What I did was I clicked on social media posts, and then you can click on holidays right below it. See this one right here? This is what we're going to create. Now you're going to notice it says Veterans Day on it. But you got an entire lecture last week on how to edit your little graphics. So I'm not going to bore you with the details because you already learned in detail how to do that last week, right? Say yes. All right, we're good to go. So once we have it here, create design, edit the graphic according to what you want. If you want to change the background, I'll just do a really quick overview. You can click here and you can say flag, and it will give you a whole bunch of graphics that you can use that are royalty free. So let's say I want to make it like super Merca, right? There we go. Click on it and it changes out the background. Super Merca, okay? And it's, there we go. There we go. She's pretty. Okay. Change out the text of what you want it to say. You can change out your logos too. So if you want to change out this logo, click out of this. Right here, this folder, it's going to say C21 Connect Realty. You click on there and you have all of your Century 21 logos right there. Sound good? So like this one, the one that came on the graphic itself by default is left justified, but it's in the center of your graphic. So you want the center justified one. So you just click on it and it'll replace it. Oops. Let's hit undo. This is a good demonstration here. We want to change out this one. Hold on. Oh, we need to go into layers. That's why. Okay, so layers. So click on it here, click over here on the left-hand side, click on layers, and you see logos right here. This is where you can change it out. Click on this, and now C21, and I want that one. Well, and now it's not being friendly. Once we've edited it according to what we want, then you hit save. Once you've edited your graphic according to what you want, you hit save. I'm not going to hit save on this one because I've already got a graphic that's been saved. Okay, so I'm going to hit close and it's just going to delete out of the project. If you hit save, it's going to save it to your dashboard. So I'm going to hit close just for grins and giggles here. And now I'm at my dashboard. Here is what we created. Here we go. So we're here at my dashboard, my designs, and then here's the graphic I actually created yesterday. And it looks like this. From here, at the very top, you click on share. So click on share. From here, it's going to ask you where you want it to share to. This is where you can input your social media channels. So I want to connect it to my Facebook business page. It is going, whenever I click on it, it's going to automatically do it because I've already logged into our Century 21 business Facebook page. So your Facebook business page is what's going to be connected to it. You can type in your caption. You can use AI to help you write it as well. So right here, click on AI. Tell AI what you want to write. For example, a paragraph describing a luxury villa by the beach. Great. We're going to say, write a social media post about having a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend. Make it heartfelt and what's another word that we could use to describe this post? Make it heartfelt and I'm sorry, happy. There we go. Hit submit. Generating text, wishing everyone a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend filled with love, laughter, and cherished memories. Let's take a moment to honor, remember those who have sacrificed for our freedom. Grateful for this time to relax, reflect, and spend time with loved ones. Give you a handful of hashtags. You're good to go with it. You hit apply, and it's going to set that into that last captions part. So you just hit apply, and then this is the trick. You have to hit back, and here it is. Here's your caption ready to go. From here, once you've added your business page, you can click on here and it's going to be auto-populated right there once you've already connected your Maxa and your Facebook. Then from here, if I hit this share button, it is going to show up on our Facebook business page. But I want to wait on this one for getting closer to Friday. So you can, if you want to schedule things out from Maxa, I recommend downloading it. So instead of hitting share up here, you're going to click on download. You're going to download it as a JPEG. So I'll walk you through that part. I'm just going to X out of here. I'm going to hit download. Right here, it says PNG for your file type. Click on this, drop down to JPEG. This looks great. Hit download and it saves to your downloads folder. So those are two ways that you can get the graphic that you want. And you can take that graphic, drop it into Buffer if you want to schedule it out, or your Meta Business Suite. And then if you want to go ahead and share it right then and there, you could share it directly from Maxa to your business.
Yes. I just went to alter Veterans Day to Memorial Day and change the flag and everything. But when you click on the logo, it comes up logos, but it's locked by admin. So when you click on it, it says request admin to unlock this element. So I can't change the logo.
Okay. Let's see. Tell you what, I'll email Maxa, because that, I think, so there's several different locks that we can do from our end. There's an admin lock that you saw me messing with just a second ago, is a little red button. But, I think I need to make it to where I'm not changing, or it has to be a Century 21 logo there. I think that was the admin lock. It was like, you can't change this, this logo at all.
There's like two types. There's a black lock and it says users can unlock, and then there's a red lock and it says only admin. So the red lock is on the logo.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll make sure that that's available to change out, and then it should be go here pretty quick. What else? Anything else? No? Okay. Any questions? Questions on social media? I did want to show you this because this is what I was supposed to demonstrate to you this morning, and Mike was like, "I'll get back to you later," and then he moved on to a different stuff. Like, no, I wanted my time.
Okay, so then I noticed you used a couple hashtags. How do you determine which ones are the best ones to use?
So on really any social media platform, 3 to 5 maybe max, and also make them matter. So nobody ever clicks on Realtors of Gwinnett County. Nobody ever clicks on hashtag realtor, hashtag real estate agent. Nobody ever clicks on that. We real estate agents like to put those on our posts. But nobody's ever searching for it. So it ends up not being a very, like, well-searched hashtag. You want to use something that matters, like hashtag Memorial Day for this one. Hashtag in remembrance. Hashtag love. So things that people are actually using for hashtags and are searching for that on social media. So Memorial Day would be a great hashtag to use for this post because it matters to the post, and it's also not hashtag realtors of Gwinnett County. Does that answer your question? Or did it go way off on a tangent?
No, you answered my question.
Okay.
Big one of that matter.
Mhm.
There's some things I'm seeing on my, like, there's one post
Uh-huh.
that got like 1,000 views or whatever, it reached 1,000 people, and the others reached 150 people. So what's the
You want to
big
use
difference?
the most used. You had a question, Stephen?
Yeah, if you put up a non-Memorial Day related post over Memorial Day weekend, is it still good to use the Memorial Day hashtag?
Is it related to the topic?
Now, if it's not, don't use it.
Only use hashtags that matter to the topic and the time of year. So if you post something on Friday that's Memorial Day related, great. Over the weekend, great. On Monday, great. If you are doing an open house and you're talking about, you know, the front foyer could be turned into, you know, an additional laundry room or something, then there's not a reason why you would have hashtag Memorial Day on there, because it doesn't matter to the post itself.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically you're pulling in people that are just not interested because they were
Mhm.
looking for the more. related
Exactly.
stuff.
Exactly. All right, what else you got? Nothing? Doesn't have to just be about this, just social media in general. Everything's hunky-dory? Everything's great on social media? What hurdles are you running into, Stephen?
Another question. Sure.
Another answer.
Then I'll have another question.
Okay.
Okay, if you're putting up a real estate related post, I mean, I try to put less information so people will contact me.
Mhm.
So I won't put a price sometimes on something that's like a coming soon or something. That's okay, or is that annoying? It doesn't matter.
I would say, like, if you have just listed, for example, and it has the price in the graphic, great.
Mm.
If you, I mean, you could or could not put it in your post. Depends on how much information you want to give out.
Right.
You know, like, I wouldn't say that, you know, the paint is eggshell mauve or something like that, but I would say it's, he's like, that changes my whole thing. But I would say something like, I don't even know what we were talking about.
Oh, well, put more or less info. in
More or
there.
less information, yeah. So I would say if you have a template that you follow where you have a couple of emojis and it says open house, and then you put the address and you have a 1 sentence description of the property and some bullet points, and then at the very bottom you have a couple of hashtags and the contact information, the price, et cetera, et cetera. Great.
Mm.
If you want to come up with a template, I can help you with that too. We can use ChatGPT. You could pull the description from the MLS, throw it into ChatGPT and say, hey, make this into a social media post. I want the address at the top, and I want 5 bullet points from the listing description with 3 hashtags. Give it that very specific information. It likes it and is like, here you go. Here's the address at the top, has a couple of emojis, has a brief description, has 5 bullet points, 3 hashtags. You're good to go.
Will it pick the hashtags that matter, or Like, how does it determine which ones are the most?
Sometimes it does, like it comes up with a hashtag that pertains to the post itself, but I always read through them and like if it says, you know, hashtag real estate live. Bleh, boring, I'm gonna take that. But if it says something like Walk of Fame, that's something that is very well clicked on. And it matters, like, for example, our short videos that we post, like on Claire's, it has hashtag Walk of Fame.
I did that last night.
Uh-huh.
What hashtag Walk of Fame?
Mhm.
But you know what, I have to ask, I cannot get my followers up on my realtor page, and I don't know what I should be doing to get more. Like I've had my realtor Instagram page for like 2 years now, 2 and a bit, and I'm still only at 452 followers. And I post, and I
Yeah.
do reels, and you know, every weekend open houses, just listed, just sold. I'm doing like, yeah, I could be doing more when it comes to video and stuff, but I just feel like everybody else out there has got way more followers than what I do.
Mhm.
And it's a nice
There's
page.
there's
It's not like
no
all over the place,
there's no
you know?
secret formula to getting followers.
Yeah,
There's not. It's just posting relevant content to what matters to your audience.
yeah. And I feel like I do, especially,
Mhm.
I seem to have a much bigger following on Facebook. Everybody seems to like everything I post on Facebook. Then when it comes
And
to
that might be your
Instagram,
platform.
I know, and I think it's my client's platform, but for me, I love Instagram, so I would love to, I know I've got to, you know, be where my clients are, but I would still like to have, because I enjoy using Instagram, I'm not a big Facebook, oh, I am now, but I have to be. But I would just like Instagram to work for me too when it comes to followers. I just think after 2 years to have 450 followers, that's pretty crap. You know, like you would
So
normally
on
have
Facebook,
double that.
On
Uh-huh.
Facebook, ask people to follow you on Instagram.
I did do that, yeah, and I think I got about
Do it
9 or 10 more. You do it again,
And do it again.
do it again and again and again.
Do it again.
Okay,
2-3 times a month.
okay, I will do it again like right now. 'cause I'm thinking of like,
Write me out. Right now. Yes.
I noticed that, when we watch the videos of when you're like online on Zoom and you're showing something on the screen at the same time, I noticed that on the videos that we see on the workplace, it doesn't fill it up with all the people that are online at that time. It just
Okay.
shows like like you in this case, and whatever you're sharing.
Okay.
How do you do that? So that it doesn't show everybody that's in the room.
So, okay, so you're seeing the exact same screen. So up here at the very top
Mhm.
of this icon, this can move around. And you can click on this and it only shows one person. If you click on this, it'll show a few. If you click on this, it's gonna make it bigger. So you can toggle with it according to what you're looking for.
Mhm.
So like, for example, I have this one set up like this, and that's what I want it to look like.
So the other people that are in the Zoom chat won't be shown.
You won't see it.
Okay.
But I keep it like this so I can keep tabs on who's here.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how we could do something like that so that when we're on the Zoom, okay, we can see people,
Mhm.
but as far as the recording is concerned, we want to be able to see the whole screenshot and not have it cluttered with anything else.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would toggle with these buttons up here at the top to see which one best suits what you're looking for. So like this one, it makes it just one. I'm not quite sure why it's showing up as Valencia instead of me, because I'm the one who's speaking. But there it is. What else you got? What's holding you back from posting?
I'm too much of a perfectionist, and I shouldn't be.
You got to get out of your own way, right?
I want it to be, like, I see so many people's videos from different states and different cities and stuff, and they just have this beautiful streamlined look on their Instagram. And all of the videos, not so much that they're heavily edited, well, some of them are, but they just look really professional, and they have like a class about them. And I'm just not into doing like videos that don't have that professionalism, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
But then I'm like, don't have the time and effort in me to do professionalism at the same time. So I'm just like, oh, well, whatever, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes.
Right.
And yeah, that's what's holding me back. I don't want it to look like half-hearted, I want it to look like really great, but
Mhm.
of course you know what I mean, who else is bothered about that, right?
You are,
But it's only me, I know
Yeah.
that.
you're the one who's bothered by
I
it.
know, so then that's why I just don't do it, so I'm like, okay, it's not perfect, so no, don't post it, and it's crazy,
Get out of your own way.
I need to. I've got so many in there in my drafts on Instagram that I could be posting,
I
so
think
many.
I think you're capped at like 25 or so.
Well, I probably got around about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good 20 in there, and I'm just like, no, won't post any of them, I don't like this, I don't like that.
Yeah. You're
It's
not,
ridiculous.
you're not making Jurassic Park.
I know.
You're not making Gone with the Wind. You're making a real estate video. You're making a real estate video with you. Yes, you are the co-star, or you're the star of it for that minute. Get out of your own way.
Gotta try, man.
But it needs to be great quality, right?
That's what I want. I just want like,
Um,
ridiculous.
Use Canva. Use Canva. They have all of these pretty templates that you can drag and drop the videos in there.
That's one thing I've not done is put a video into something else. I've only ever edited them through TikTok or Instagram or something and then posted them everywhere. I've never done it through an actual editing program like Canva or, you know, these other ones. Okay, again.
Okay. Tell you what, tomorrow, if you're, are you gonna be here tomorrow? Okay, let's dive into Canva. Let's do that tomorrow for tomorrow's huddle.
Is that 1:30 though?
Yeah.
I've got a meeting with Mike 1 or 2.
1 to 2. Oh, okay. Well, then there's a recording of it.
Yeah, that's true. True. But I would like to sit and do it.
If you highlight the top, because there are a lot of tools to be used, right?
Mhm.
One could get lost in all of them.
Mhm.
What are your top tools for, say, for example, okay, I want to do the best job possible, not to the extreme like there, but as good.
How do you call somebody crazy without calling?
I'm only teasing, I'm like that, but like, to the best job possible, what tools would you just say, okay, use this as your package?
For posting what?
Creating, well, to create the post and to actually post them. Like, for example, you just mentioned Canva, we previously mentioned Buffer. Like, would you say,
Each
have
tool.
these in your, in your toolkit?
Each tool does something very different, so it depends on which post it is that you're wanting to do. So if it's just a graphic that you want to post, that is, you know, it's a graphic, it's an open house graphic,
Okay,
and you want to schedule that to post. And hi, hello, observing. Creeping. I like creepers. So if you have just an open house graphic and you're wanting to schedule that out for, say, today's Wednesday, you want to schedule it for Friday at 2 p.m. to go out, use Buffer. But to edit it and to create that graphic, you send help an email, say, hey, can I have an open house graphic for 123 Main Street? And then Canva is going to have all of these pretty intricate things, but you're probably not going to have the time to want to do that. So that's why we've got our Maxa that there's a concierge request and it'll come in and work on it and then get that back to you. But I would say for now, focus on what Maxa has on the side. Whenever you go to your dashboard. I'll go there. Focus on what is here first. If there's something outside of this scope, then send a concierge request. So see what is here first, and then we'll build from there. Does that answer your question?
Opinion question.
You again.
It's actually kind of piggybacking on what Claire was saying. Does it matter much about the finish? I mean, you and I always laugh at that dad jokes.
Yeah.
Video. And it's just, you know, they just set up the camera and tell jokes.
Mhm.
And they get a lot.
Cause it's real.
Yeah,
It's real. It's not super high-tech polished.
right.
It's real. That's what people like.
Yeah.
It's real.
We even like.
Be real on reels.
Happy at the same time.
Yeah, my opinion is with you, the more it's just you. And very, like personalized and not slick, the better it is.
Yeah. So you've got a voice that projects,
Yes,
and you've also got an accent that stands out amongst the American accents.
yes,
Use it to your advantage.
yeah.
You too. Use it to your advantage.
I just said to him, my videos have a lot of mistakes in English.
Great. Post
And
it.
People say to me, wow, I love the mistakes.
Yeah.
It's what bother me and they like,
So post it.
it's like.
You speak
my
four,
language."
you speak 4 languages. 4. We're not expecting you to be perfect. I'm mostly a native English speaker. I took college Spanish, and since then I don't even remember it. So if I were to try to go to say Cuba and speak Spanish there, then you know they're gonna love it as well because you know at least you're trying, and that's what they love. So if there are mistakes in it, it makes you real.
We could put a caption on language number 4.
Right, language number 4. Well, what we did with Claire, which she was speaking English, but she was speaking like British English. And so this video,
Subtitles on the video.
so what we did was she was talking about, you know, her car in the car park, and then the you know makes the screech sound, and the video pauses, and it says she means parking lot. And then the video continues. And then she was talking about the car in the booth. Stop. She means truck. Like, it's real. It's real. It's what people like. They go to social media to be entertained.
Well, she can edit the video. I don't know how to do it. So.
Great. Send
When
it to
I'm
us.
in my home, I just do the video and that's it.
And post. Great. Do it. Go Facebook Live.
That's what I have now,
Just do it.
until I don't.
Get
know how
out of
to
your
do
own way and just do it.
it. Difficult, but I will.
If you don't post it, I'm gonna come over and tap on your kitchen window, but like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Would caption is the one tool you mentioned that would do the subtitles for everybody, right? So it should be able to capture what she's saying.
I don't know if it'll do 2 languages at once.
Well, I mean, but she's speaking English,
Yeah, if
whichever
she's
language
speaking
she's
English.
speaking, yeah.
Yeah, because whenever she's speaking, sometimes she'll switch over to Portuguese,
Oh.
and then she'll come back to English. So I don't know if it'll do both languages at the exact same time.
You're talking about
Well, we did a video this week that we begin the video in Hebrew and we switch to English.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it didn't do anything when we were doing the.
It didn't do anything?
It started once we, in fact, it started when we were doing the, what we 5 seconds later would start doing in English. So it was
Okay.
showing the captions of the English 5 seconds before it actually happened. And then once we got into it, then it started
Oh.
changing.
That's strange.
It just didn't know what we were saying. So
Right.
it didn't do anything. It just showed us what's the preview.
Okay. I do know if you, so within CapCut, there are some purchase options. What's really cool about captions is you can record a video where you're not even looking at the camera, and you can do the eye contact button within captions, and it'll AI correct your eyes to looking at the camera.
What's it called?
Captions.
That's the name of the app.
Yeah.
Caption that?
Captions.
Because I think what we were doing was automatic captions and you.
Oh, yes.
So if we want, if we have a video, and we
Mhm.
want the captions. What we.
Captions out. The captions out.
And maybe.
Or send it to us. And Zach and I will work on it and we'll get that back to you and it'll have the captions. So if that's easier, send it in, we'll do it and then we'll send it back to you. Okay, all right. What other questions do you have? None? It sounds like it. Good talk. Bye.